Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tamlyn and this is Sewn on the Tyne, and welcome back to this week's Friday Sews and another little update on my sewing world and life in the last week or so. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. Can we just start by me just saying a really heartfelt thank you to every single person that has left a comment on my last week's Friday Sews. If you haven't watched that video, then I would say to go and watch it, because I did share something really sad in that video. So just thank you so much to everybody that left a comment about Ziggy and about Chester as well, but yeah, about the news about Ziggy. So thank you so much. It really does mean the world. I've read every single one of them, and yeah, hello Chester. Right on cue. Yeah, I will hopefully try and reply at some point, but just know that I have read everybody's comments and we really, really appreciate them. So thank you. It is really, really, really warm, so I may have to break out this fan just to keep me cool. So in terms of what I've been sewing this last week, to be honest, I haven't done an awful lot of sewing, but I have made two new t-shirts, one of which I'm wearing now and one of which is hung on the door over there. I will go and grab it in just a second. So these are both the Naya t-shirt by Tammy Handmade. I talked about this last week. It's a pattern that I tested for Tammy and just absolutely love. So I shared my tester version last week, and then this week I've made two more out of two new fabrics, both viscose jerseys that we've just got into work at First Fabrics. I took my pattern pieces in. This is the benefits of working in a fabric shop. I can take my pattern pieces in and lay them out and see how much I need, so I only buy the amount that I need, and I only need 75 centimeters of fabric to make this t-shirt, which is incredible. That one I sewed up a couple of nights ago, and then this one at 8 o'clock this morning I decided that I wanted a new t-shirt to wear for work today. So I cut it out, sewed it, and was wearing it within 35 minutes. Yeah, by 25 to 9, which is ridiculous really. Whenever people say, oh, I sewed this within 40 minutes or half an hour, I'm always like, no, they didn't. That's not true. And then I did. I haven't hemmed mine. I haven't hemmed any of my versions because they don't need to be hemmed. So, you know, efficient. I'm not going to hem them. And you also don't top stitch the neckband down, I think, because it's such a small neckband. I don't think it needs it. I feel like on all of them the neckband lies really flat and I haven't needed to top stitch them down, so that saves a bit of time, and honestly it just comes together so quickly. So I'll stand up and show you this one, and then I'll go and grab that one to share with you as well, and I'll link to both the fabrics down below. That one is currently sold out, but we are getting more in, so I will still link to it. This one we do have in stock at the moment. So that is the other version, and isn't that fabric just beautiful? The purple and the teal are just my vibe. I absolutely love both of them, and they're just so comfortable to wear. And I'm sharing the love for this pattern with everyone because I do just think it's perfect. A perfect pattern, and it's really affordable as well at only $6.99 as a PDF. Doesn't take many pages to print out, so I just printed mine out at home, and it comes together super quickly. So highly recommend this to you. It's the Naya pattern by Tammy Handmade. I wanted to share a couple of YouTube channels with you now, just in case you're looking for somebody new to watch here on YouTube. It's always lovely to have new people to subscribe to and to watch. I love watching sewing vlogs on YouTube. So one of them has had her channel for a little while now, and that is Mari from So Disorganized. I really love Mari's Instagram and now her YouTube channel as well. She's really raw and honest and open and just shares everything that's in her head, which I absolutely love. I love her natural style, and she really makes me laugh as well, and she sews awesome things. So do go and check out Mari. So Disorganized is her channel name. And also a new YouTuber has just started today, and her name is Gemma, and her channel is The Daily Thread. So her name is Gemma Daily, and I will link to her channel down below. I have followed Gemma on Instagram for ages now, and she's one of the lovely Felicity Fabrics bloggers. And she's decided to start a YouTube channel, which is just awesome. She put her first video up today and she kept apologising for how nervy she was. And she did not come across as nervous at all. Gemma, you absolutely smashed it for a first video, and I can't wait to see more. So do go and check out both of those lovely ladies if you're looking for a new YouTube channel to watch. I think in last week's video I talked about my sewing plans for this week being starting on my Mabel. Haven't started that. It's cut out. I've got a week and a half to make that, so I need to get on with that really. I think I also talked about working on my Leo dungarees. Haven't done that because I've just been doing random things like sewing up these 2 t-shirts, but I've worn them for work and they're just so easy and quick, so I'm not going to apologise for going off plan. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. But this weekend I've got my social, so my Sewtoon social. I've got a full day of sewing on Saturday, which I'm really looking forward to. So I should really be working on one of those things that I just talked about. But last night I was lying in bed and a vision came to me, a vision in my mind, an image of something that I wanted to make in a new fabric that we've got into work. This is what happens when you work in a fabric shop. We've got loads of new fabrics in this week, and I was just picturing this garment in this fabric. So today I've bought the fabric and it's what I'm going to sew on Saturday. So the pattern is the Avenir jumpsuit by Friday Pattern Company. So I haven't made this before, but it's an easy to sew jumpsuit with billowy sleeves and wide legs. Perfect for this really warm weather. I mean, thankfully at work it's nice and cool because we're indoors in a huge warehouse building, but I thought this would just be perfect for work. It says it's almost as comfortable as pajamas, but styling enough to wear to dinner with friends, so absolutely could be dressed up. It's got elastic that gathers the neck and also the waistline for a comfortable, easy fit. And you can either have long sleeves that are gathered with elastic, or you can have short sleeves. I want to make the short sleeved version, and the fabric I want to use is this. It's a viscose. We have got this in a black background and also a navy background. The colours of the flowers differ on the navy background, but I just absolutely loved how bright and vibrant those colours are. It gives me sort of Mexican fiesta kind of vibes, but I just absolutely love that fabric, and it just came to me that I wanted to make an Avenir jumpsuit out of that. And so here we go, 2 meters of that fabric, and I'm going to overlock my cut edges, which I always do. Then I'm going to pop it into pre-wash, hang it out to dry, and then I can sew that up on Saturday at my social. So yes, all of the plans are out of the window. I have also picked up another couple of bits from work, you know, problem of working in a fabric shop. So I got another one of our lovely new viscoses. This one is a paisley design, and it's to make a pair of foxy boxy shorts. So that lovely shorts pattern that I made for my holidays, I want to make a pair in this beautiful fabric. Again, I can buy just the amount that I need. So I think I got 80 centimeters of that. And I also got a lilac bamboo jersey to make one of these to go with it. So I think that's going to make a really cute summer outfit as well. Oh, got another fabric today from work. This is just new in as well. It's also a viscose jersey. Again, I've got it to make this t-shirt, and it's got zebras on it, which is just so adorable. We've got this in 2 different colorways, but I went for this one. And that's just going to make a really cute one of these Naya t-shirts as well. Last week I shared a couple of patterns that I'd been buying from Sew Direct, and I think I mentioned that I'd ordered a 3rd one but it hadn't arrived. Can I just say the customer service from Sew Direct was absolutely fantastic. I ordered 2 patterns and I used a free postage and a free pattern discount code that I had for being a VIP. I then realised afterwards that I really had wanted to order another pattern. So I emailed them later that night, I think, to say, is there any chance I could please add this pattern on? Because I had my free postage code and I didn't really then want to pay the postage on just this one. So they emailed me back and said, your order's already been picked and packed and sent. However, place the order and we'll refund your postage, which was just incredible. So the patterns arrived separately as 2 separate orders, but they still refunded my postage, which was just awesome. The communication was fantastic, so I really cannot fault Sew Direct for that. It was just brilliant. This is the pattern. It's the McCall's 8382 and it's a Brandy Joan pattern, and I just absolutely loved the style. I actually fell in love with this on Mimi G's Instagram because she has made this and it looks incredible. I just love the shaping. It's just really, really gorgeous. Mimi G made it in a patterned fabric, I think with like a tropical kind of vibe, and yeah, absolutely loved it. So I had to pick that one up. Right, I wanted to share one more exciting delivery that I had this week. So, as you know, we had a really sad, well, we've had a really sad couple of weeks. And when you are feeling emotional, sometimes making a purchase can just make you feel a little bit better in the moment. I'm sure lots of you will feel the same. So I treated myself to something a little bit elaborate, but I have absolutely no regrets because what I've treated myself to is incredible. So the wonderful Gabrielle, who runs Cloth Edit, which is a beautiful fabric shop over in Australia. We worked with her, myself, Ruan and Rachel worked with her to promote the Sew April Blouse Challenge recently. And she's just a beautiful person inside and out and sells the most incredible fabrics, really, really unique, different fabrics that I don't think I've seen anywhere else. And Gabrielle does a quarterly subscription box, but you just buy them as a one-off, so it's not a subscription, called Club Cloth Edit. And she does these based around a fashion house. So each one is House of something. The first one was House of Z, which was Zimmerman. And then this one is House of G, which is Gucci. So these went live UK time, 11:30 p.m. I'm not usually up at that time, but it just so happened that we'd been to a wedding party. So yes, I may have had a couple of Prosecco's at the time as well, which just, you know, made it easier to make it an elaborate purchase. So I treated myself to one and it came. So I ordered this at like nearly midnight on the 3rd of June. And this arrived from Australia on the 11th of June. How incredible is that? Absolutely incredible. And I just thought I'd show you what was in it. So if you have ordered one of these boxes and yours has not been delivered yet, please turn off now. Turn off the video because I do not want to spoil the surprise for you. But this is going to be me showing you what is in the Cloth Edit House of G box. So it came beautifully wrapped, I've obviously opened it and spoiled it all. It came in this lovely box, which has a magnetic closure, and it had this beautiful pink ribbon all the way around it. It looked so, so nice. Then inside, I mean, it's just going to look rubbish because I've opened it all. It's just everything, all of the little touches are just beautiful in this box. So you get this lovely little magazine brochure that Gabrielle writes and prints herself. And in it, she talks about the different fabrics, the inspiration, the cloth, what she has made with it, and then gives some inspiration for patterns and some discount codes that you can use too, which is really, really cool. So in this lovely little envelope, I got some samples of fabrics, which is awesome, and a lovely little handwritten note by Gabrielle, which was really, really nice. Then you get a couple of special gifts. So mine was a magnetic pin cushion wristband, which is awesome. So I have one of these by Prim, but I'm actually thinking, I've heard Ruan talk about having a separate little sewing kit set up for whenever she goes to socials. I run a social and I don't have one of those kits. So I'm going to set myself up one of those kits and this is going to go in it. So I don't have to think every time to pack up my things. I can just have a kit on the go. I could even leave it at the venue. That would be a really good idea. Why have I not thought of that before? So anyway, a really lovely gift to receive. Then, oh, that was the ribbon that it was tied in. Then you get a thread. So I went for the black fabric. There were 4 different options of fabric you could go for. And then this little bag had loads of gorgeous little, oh, just dropped one, gorgeous little gold buttons, which are really, really lovely. Gabrielle used them on the shirt dress that she made, and they are sort of Gucci inspired. Then the fabric, it's incredible. So let me just tell you about the fabric. It is a gorgeously soft Japanese cotton jacquard. It says it's different to the popular Yuri jacquard at Cloth Edit. This is a bit more substantial, and if you look closely, you'll see a unique geometric design alongside a more traditional floral jacquard. It adds wonderful texture to this superb floral design. The cloth washes beautifully, feels gorgeous against the skin, and drapes in soft folds. So there were different sizes of box that you could go for, different quantities of fabric, and I went for the 3-meter box because what I want to make, I actually messaged Gabrielle before I placed my order, and I just said, honestly, this is a big purchase for me. Do you think I would suit the fabric? And I just wanted her honest opinion, and I believed that she would give it to me, and she did. She said that she could really picture me in a maxi dress in this fabric. So I thought, if I go for 3 meters, that will be a maxi dress for me. This is just, oh, it's just so beautiful. I will unfold it in a second, but it's just so beautifully wrapped. It's got tissue paper inside, hence the sound. Oh, it's just beautiful. Ah, there we go. I just don't know if that's coming across how utterly beautiful that is. It's got the most beautiful texture and jacquard background to it, and the colours are just incredible. I love it, and I really wanted something special and unique that I couldn't get from anywhere else, and that absolutely fits the bill. So I need your help. I want to make a maxi dress. If you can hear rustling, Chester's now on the tissue paper. So I want to make a maxi dress, and I'm choosing between 2. One of which is this Mimi G one. Now, I haven't made either of these maxi dresses. I absolutely will need to toile them because that is a very special fabric that I don't want to mess up. So I'm either thinking of this one, the 9597. Look at that beautiful back detail there. So that is one possibility. The other possibility is the Vicky So's Iris dress, which is a dress with a close-fitting bodice and a voluminous skirt. It's got a shaped empire waist seam, and it's got shirring at the back, which is kind of drawing me to it. It's got adjustable spaghetti straps too, and then it's got a bit of a flounce at the bottom of the skirt. So when I first looked at this, I actually thought it was all one piece from the empire seam line here down to the bottom, but actually there is a section at the bottom which is a flounce. It's not particularly gathered, that bit, maybe slightly gathered, but it does have a separate section at the bottom. So which one of those do you think I should go for? We are at an evening do of a wedding in July, the end of July, so I'm thinking I could make this up in time for that. If not, I could make it for Frocktails in September, so Scottish Frocktails that we're going to, myself and my gorgeous Ruan and Rachel. So what do you think? The Iris dress or the Simplicity 9597? Please do give me your opinions and thoughts. And just as a little special mention to Gabrielle for being a beautiful human, she put in an extra piece of fabric for me, which is just incredible. I don't have the fabric type to hand, but I will link to it down below. It is this one. I feel like it's a similar, I think it's a similar type of fabric. It's like a Japanese cotton, I believe. And again, it's got a beautiful texture and it's got these like raised sections to it. So if you watched our blouse review on our Northern Soul Sisters channel, Rachel made an incredible blouse out of a fabric that doesn't look like that in terms of colours and things, but it had those raised like decorative bits all over. I don't even know how to describe them, but it was incredible, and I've never seen a fabric like that before. And that's the sort of fabric that I don't think comes across in a screen when you're looking at it on a website, but honestly it's just so beautiful. So if you haven't checked out Gabrielle's website, do go and have a little look and check out the beautiful fabrics, because she's got an incredible range. Lots of beautiful florals, but yeah, really special. And the fact that this arrived within the space of 8 days is just awesome. So yes, thank you Gabrielle for that extra piece of fabric. It's really lovely. It was a very touching gift. And I'm very excited about this one. It's so nice. I think that might be everything to share with you today. I will be filming my holiday wardrobe video this weekend. So remember, if you did have anything in particular that you wanted to ask about the things that I made for my holiday in Santorini, then do let me know and I will do my best to cover those in the video. Again, just thank you so much for all your support. You are all wonderful, wonderful people and friends, and I appreciate it very much. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, I would love it if you could, and also hit the like button if you've enjoyed today's video. Chester's enjoying that. Yeah, I hope you're all really, really well and enjoying the sunshine if you've got it, and I'll see you all again soon in my next video. Happy sewing. Bye. On all of them, the neckband, ooh.